All right, we'll take a look at their attempt at a real life example here. The sports store has a net revenue of $100 on every pair of downhill skis and $120 on every snowboard. The manager's goal is to have a net revenue of more than $600 a day from the sale of these two items. What combination will meet or exceed this daily sales goal? Choose two combos that make sense. All right, so let's declare some variables. Let x equal skis and y equal snowboards. So each set of skis brings in $100, and each snowboard brings in $120, and the goal is to make more than $600 a day. So there we've come up with our linear inequality. Now we need to graph that, so we need to get y all by itself. So let's subtract 100x from both sides. And we divide both sides by 120. Now we can divide 600 by 120 and we get 5. If we divide 100 by 120, we can simplify that down to 5 over 6 x. So we can graph that if we're so inclined. Let's find our y-intercept first, which should be 5. And if we find our x-intercept, so when y equals 0, so we'll subtract 5 from both sides. We'll multiply both sides by 6. And we'll divide both sides by -5. And because we're dividing both sides of an inequality by a negative number, we have to switch the alligator. So we end up with 6 is less than or equal to x. Or, sorry, 6 is equal to. We should make this, no, sorry, we'll leave that. This should just be an equality because we're looking for where y is equal to 0, and that's x is equal to 6. 6. So grab our ruler, and because we have a solid line under our inequality, we can draw a solid line. Now, because it's an inequality, and we know that we can't sell negative skis or snowboards, we cannot have anything in the negatives. And also because it's a real life example, we will have to stipple, we'll have to put in the dots. So let's take a test point and see which side that we have to shade. Now, if we look at it, we have y is greater than stuff. So generally, if y is greater than something, we're going to be shading above the line. If y is less than something, we'll probably be shading below the line. We should always take a test point just to be sure. In this case, we're going to take our test point at 1, 1. Because 0, 0 is kind of on that boundary, we don't want to use it. So we'll use 1, 1. So we plug it into our original equation. So 100 plus 120 is greater than or equal to 600. Is 220 greater than 600? No. So that tells us that that 0.11 is not part of the solution. So in fact, we do shade all of this stuff above the line. And because it's a real life example and we can't sell 1/10 of a set of skis or 0.5 snowboards, we would have to stipple our solution space like that. And that's enough stippling for now.